welcome to an episode of the Dragon Capture Jar, where I take a random dragon monster and talk about it off the cuff. And it is April. Happy April Fools. Well, I mean, it's only for one day, April the 1st, but I want to have fun with this whole month of April to be silly. So here's the thing. We're going to be talking about cards that have dragon in their name, but they're not dragons. I know, weird, isn't it? We see a lot of cards that look like dragons, have they're called dragons, but they're technically not dragon cards. So that's a little bit of April Fool's magic there, isn't it? Huh? Anyway, the first totally not dragon we have here is the Thunder Dragon. I mean, see this? Look, it's got wings. I mean, it looks like a dragon. It says dragon, but look, it's not a dragon. It says thunder, if this thing will focus. And this guy doesn't want to focus. But anyway, we all know what this card is. It's a thunder card. This first came out many years ago. Like, it's one of the first few sets of Yu-Gi-Oh! And all this guy did is, like, you have to have 3 of these in your deck to take full advantage of it. So if you have one in your hand, you ditch it and you add the other 2 to your hand. Now, there is a fusion monster you can do with this trick, the twin-headed Thunder Dragon. But the reason why I actually used this card back in the day was actually for my Exodia deck, because the strategy for Exodia decks was to use draw power, which there was very little of, but you could also use stall, defense, and you can use deck thinning. So using Thunder Dragons was a good way to get rid of 2 other cards from your deck to make it thinner. Also, this guy required 1 tribute to get out. So if you want to search for one of your Exodia pieces and you already happen to have like a Sangan or a Witch on your field, you can tribute that to get this guy out and use the effect of the Sangan and Witch to add a piece to your hand. So like this guy really was useful back in the day, but now everyone's aware of this guy for the Thunder Dragon deck. And let me tell you, when that deck was announced, everyone was after these guys. Now obviously this guy is a reprint, it's an ultra rare, but I had the original ones from many years ago, and before these were reprinted, everyone was after the older cards, and their prices went up for, because the deck was just that good. Now, it did take a hit thanks to the ban list, but I'm sure by looking at just Thunder Dragon itself, it just brings back a lot of memories from the old cards. The days of yore, goat format, I guess you could say, Reaper format, and and toss format, because I did play in the Time Wizard toss format, and Thunder Dragons were at full power at the time. Holy moly. So yeah, definitely a classic card that everyone knows about. It had its uses. Not sure about today, especially where the Thunder Dragon deck was nerfed. But I don't know, like, is there any other ways you can use this card? I mean, let me know in the comments below, but stay tuned for week 2 of totally not dragon cards. Being a sport, play the game, not the fame.